Christie Brinkley reflects on her iconic vacation role in standing her ground on nudity. In a candid moment from her new memoir Uptown Girl, Christie Brinkley opens up about an unforgettable moment on the set of National Lampoon's Vacation and the surprising hero who came to her rescue. The model-turned-actress, known for her striking looks and charm, starred as the flirtatious girl in the Ferrari alongside Chevy Chase's iconic Clark Griswold. The scene, one of the film's most memorable, had Brinkley's character zooming alongside Griswold while he struggled to keep his eyes on the road. But behind the scenes, Brinkley was presented with a decision that would define her boundaries in the industry. According to Brinkley, the producers had asked her to go topless for a scene, but she quickly shot down the idea. She recalled the moment in her memoir, sharing that she was fully aware of her power as a model, keeping some mystery was part of her allure. I knew very well by then that part of my appeal as a model was that men had to imagine what was underneath my swimsuit, Brinkley writes. I wasn't about to give that away for what I thought would be a small, goofy movie. And here's where Beverly D'Angelo, who played Ellen Griswold, became Brinkley's unexpected savior. The actress had just been asked again about nudity when D'Angelo walked onto the set and volunteered to take the plunge, literally. I'll do it, D'Angelo boldly declared. I'll be the one to go topless. You'll get your teeth wise. Brinkley was beyond grateful for her co-star's support, and in the end, the scene played out in a much funnier and more clever way than originally planned, with Brinkley tossing her bra and panties off-screen and letting Griswold's exaggerated facial expressions do the rest. Brinkley, now 71, looks back on the situation with gratitude, not just for D'Angelo's intervention, but also for the way she was welcomed onto the set by the whole team. I arrived at the location, and I wasn't really sure what to do with myself, Brinkley shares. Then I got a call from Beverly right away saying, hey. Welcome. We're all going to grab a bite to eat. Why don't you come with us? That's the kind of thing that just puts you at ease. Chase, too, had a hand in helping Brinkley feel at home. Despite his reputation as a comedic genius, Brinkley describes him as a bit shy. The two developed an easygoing, playful chemistry that translated perfectly on screen. As funny as he was also shy, a combination I found endearing, she writes. Throughout her career, Brinkley has been photographed across the globe and graced more than 500 magazine covers. Yet, despite her long list of accomplishments, she's never posed nude. Brinkley, who values her role as a mother, has always made it clear that nudity was a line she wasn't willing to cross. I never wanted my kids to go to school and have some kid go, there's your mom. I see your mom, she said. I think it's much sexier to suggest than to show it all. In her memoir, Brinkley is resolute about her decision to avoid nude shoots, even when asked. To be clear, if anyone asked me to pose nude, which they eventually did, I said no, she writes. She further explains that the modeling world can be a tricky place, and she always knew that if she wanted to succeed, it had to be on her own terms. In one revealing story, Brinkley recalls a time early in her career when a client offered her a trip to the south of France to spend time with a group of men on a yacht. The promise of a luxury getaway and potential career advancement didn't sit right with her. Where, after all, was the modeling part? She asked. Brinkley turned down the trip, feeling uneasy about the situation. It was the only time in her career that she was ever asked for a sexual favor, and she's proud of her decision to walk away. For Brinkley, her career has always been about making the right choices for herself, and not letting anyone else dictate her worth. Once you declare your worth, no one questions it again, she writes. But as she's quick to acknowledge, that doesn't mean you won't have to reaffirm your worth again and again, especially in an industry where fame and fortune can cloud judgment. Her determination to maintain control over her image and career has made her one of the most respected figures in the modeling world. Brinkley may have been dubbed America's sweetheart over the years, but she's always kept a healthy perspective on the title. It's very sweet, she said. But I never really took it literally. Today, Brinkley hopes her story can inspire others to live life on their own terms, just as she has. You write your own script? And as long as I'm writing my own script, I'm also going to call my own shots, no matter which side of the camera I'm on.